welcome back. Long time no see. I know I was supposed to bring out a movie review, spoiler free, of the Mortal Kombat one last week, but stuff happened all week. I was busy all week, so I'm gonna give it to you now. Sorry about the wait. I'm glad y'all came back to see the spoiler version of Mortal Kombat. Shout out to subscriber Jamo for this comment here. I appreciate you sharing your thoughts and how you felt about the movie too, and like little insights of it. I didn't know this was his first time doing a big budget directing. So if you want to also get a shout out, let's like and subscribe and put a comment on there. If I like it, I will shout you out. So now let's move on to the movie review. So like I said, that when he hits. And the first part of the movie is a hit between Scorpion and Sub-Zero, but it's before they became Scorpion and Sub-Zero. And they showed fight scene choreographed and everything, and how the spear was inspired by his girl's gardening tool, and he got a rope and he made that mug work. He was twisting it around, throwing it back, bringing it back, and like that fight scene was just between him and Sub-Zero, excellent. And when he told him, "Remember my face," basically, "I'm coming back for you." So that was good. That was really good. I wish there was like a backstory that led to, like, well, we know the backstory, but I wish like there was another movie or like a short that showed what's led up to that point. Cause I feel like honestly, that was the best part of the movie. The first 10 minutes of that scene, those scenes, like it showed a little bit more. It shows like, okay, connection. It shows Scorpion connection to his family and the hatred that Sub-Zero had for him, and like how, you know, his family, like Scorpion's family was everything. Like his son was ready to defend his mom, and you know, even Sub-Zero had to respect that. Like, you just like your dad. Like, you willing to fight, you willing to die, all that. Like, I respect that. But you gotta die though. But after that, we immediately introduced to Cole. And Cole was, when I say you missed, they missed. They missed with Cole. They really did miss with Cole. Cole was bland. I don't really blame the actor for that. It was either the writing or the director, but he was bland. He didn't have no spark. He didn't seem interesting at all. And his power was whack. It was whack. I understand you don't want nothing with fire, maybe because you already got Liu Kang and Scorpion, but basically it was just like, oh, you could just beat on me and I'll just throw it back at you, or I produce a stick and a sword. I need something more than that. I'm sorry, like I need something more than that. And I didn't buy the family dynamic either. I'm like, it's just, I didn't feel the connections. Like, and maybe that's with me. Like a lot of the people in the show, I just didn't feel connections with. And I didn't buy they had connections. Like the only one I really buy was Sonya and Kano. And that's it. Like I didn't buy Cole and his family having this loving connection. I didn't think that was his daughter. I thought that was his little sister. And the girl was his mom. The kiss was like kind of awkward to me. But going back to what they hit on was the fights. The fights was amazing. The Scorpion and Sub-Zero, both of those fights, one in the beginning and one at the end, was amazing. I like how they tried, like, you know, they tried to hint at some of the stuff for Sub-Zero, how he, like, you know, the darker tones and stuff like that, and he might become Noob Saibot, and like how Sub-Zero was a problem. Sub-Zero was a problem for these people, and how he took out Jax. Oh my goodness. And yet, like the fatalities and stuff, like in the moves, you could tell the director loved the game and try to stay true to the game and try to have much as the game aspect as possible, like the move sets and stuff like that. Like even when Liu Kang and Kano was sparring, Liu Kang spanned the move, the leg sweep a whole bunch of times. And when I was younger, I used to do that too. So I respect that, like, you know, little stuff like that. You could tell he loved the game and he wanted to respect the aspect of the game, and I appreciate that. Like, but he did that with the fights with Cabal and his speed effect, and Liu Kang with the fatality of the dragon, and Kung Lao with the hat saw, all that. Kung Lao with the teleport, perfect. I like that. I like that. But all in all, like I said, some stuff he missed with like Cole, people interactions. And that's probably what I mean a lot. Like characters wasn't developed. It wasn't, you know, I didn't buy people interactions. A lot of times I didn't buy Kung Lao and Liu Kang being as close as they are, but maybe because we didn't get time to see that really develop. I didn't really buy Jax and Sonya being as close as they are, but it's mainly Kano and Sonya is the one I really buy, like the little hatred you could just, but they ultimately the only two that had time to interact and develop, and you could buy and invest in that relationship per se, like all the hatred. She kills Kano, you feel some type of joy about it. But like I said, the special effects, the fights, the moves, the love of the game is shown in this movie. And if you love the game, you will love this movie. But if you don't love the game, I don't know if you will like this movie. So that's been my review. Have a nice one. Stay safe. Again, wash your hands. Have a good one. Peace.